Shalom, family. Welcome to today. This week's Torah portion is Bo, which is Exodus 10:1 through 13:16. And to recap, God sends the plagues of locusts and darkness, and he forewarns Moses about the final plague, the death of every firstborn. Pharaoh is still not letting the Israelites leave Egypt. God commands Moses and Aaron regarding the first Passover. God enacts the final plague, striking down all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, and only the Israelites whose households, only the Israelite households whose doorways were covered by the blood of the Lamb are exempt. Pharaoh finally allows the Israelites to leave, and in the end of this parsha, God repeats the commandments about Passover to Moses and Aaron. But today, I want to focus on the title of this week's parsha, which is Bo, because I learned something fascinating about it. The Hebrew word Bo is actually the command come. But in Exodus 10:1, the verse that this parsha is named after, Bo has been translated to go. Exodus 10:1 says, "Then the Lord said to Moses, go to Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart and the hearts of his officials, so that I may perform these signs of mine among them." So why would most translations change come to go? Likely because it makes more sense. God is sending Moses to Pharaoh, and when you send somebody from one place to another, you tell them to go. So the greater question becomes, why did God clearly tell Moses to come to Pharaoh instead of go to Pharaoh? The answer is found earlier in Exodus 3:11 and 12, which says, "But Moses said to God, 'Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt?' And God said, 'I will be with you.'" In Exodus 10:1, God is inviting Moses to come with him to Pharaoh. Never was Moses going alone to Pharaoh. He was always coming along with God to free the Israelites. There are a lot of times in life when we feel alone, but when Jesus was on earth, he promised to send us the Holy Spirit, who would be with us and be in us. Even one of God's famous names reinforces that promise: Emmanuel. Emmanuel means God is with us. I'll also add, God was already with Pharaoh. He was working on him before Moses even arrived. So God is with us, but he's also omnipresent, and he's already wherever we show up. We can't escape God, and neither can our oppressors. My prayer today is we enthusiastically say yes to God's command to come with him wherever he calls us to join him. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Have a restful Shabbat. Shalom.